Fine, don't answer.
Let's go ahead and do this. Okay?
Yeah.
Next is some Jared Aviat, who's very close to getting another suspension. Jared, I've been following you on Twitter and in the Discord. I could suspend you for your Discord comments.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm just going to let you come on. I'm going to let you continue to submit email submissions where you're just constantly going to be burying yourself, right? So the subject is Liv Morgan again.
He's still
Charlotte
on this.
Flair, yes, and the Scooby-Doo guy. Okay, hey K100 fam, hope all is well. Congrats on the Cauliflower Alley Award, Conan. Love that organization a lot. Much deserved. Well, the much deserved part is definitely in question, in my opinion. On to my query. Disco brought this topic up again on Twitter, so here's the follow-up. Yo, Disco, it would be nice if you did not flip-flop on this Liv Morgan thing more than the Trout. I don't know what I caught a few weeks ago. Myself and others online thought it was quite obvious that Liv has already been turning heel, so your tweet made very little sense as to why we would be waiting for it to happen. I can definitely agree to disagree on this. Liv Morgan issue, but as a final important point, I will say that the great Freddie Prinze Jr., aka Mr. Buffy, agrees with my take on the Liv Morgan thing. I attached a brief audio clip from his great podcast, Wrestling with Freddie. He's a former WWE writer, so he knows what he's talking about. Don't worry, Disco. It is a brief clip. I am with him 100% on all that he says in this audio clip. I still stand by my statements completely. My question for the crew off the audio clip is, what does the crew see for Charlotte Flair heading to WrestleMania 39, and who could she work with that would feel new and fresh? She seemingly worked with everyone that matters. Thank you. Regards, Jared. Go ahead and play the Freddie Prinze clip. It's only a minute and a half long.
I would like to talk about was the Liv Morgan, Ronda Rousey backstage conference meeting that they had where they were super close and right in each other's face. The angles on the close-ups, the singles, they had a master two-shot, right? You saw both women in profile. Mm-hmm. Liv had a lot to say. The angle on her seemed off to me, which made me think there were cue cards involved.
Yep.
But even if there were, I thought she was very, very good. She kept it simple. She didn't try to oversell anything. She didn't try to seem desperate. She put her lie out there. I'm the only person that's beaten you twice, which is true, but the way she won was still a lie. But now she's taking this heel stance based off where she was last week when she watched Ronda wrestle. She was up in a private suite looking down, which was kind of heelish. So I think they're going the route. Now, they wanted her to be a babyface, but I think they have to go the route of heel now. Mm-hmm. And I thought she did a pretty damn good job and challenged Ronda to an Extreme Rules match, which is probably the only way she can legit beat her because she can cheat because there's no rules. Mm-hmm. And then that can maybe give us a heel champion for a babyface to chase. I'm saying she beats Ronda Rousey, and that's when we get Charlotte Flair back.
So Jared, from what I get out of this from Jared Aviat, it says he agrees with this. But Freddie Prinze is admitting that they were booking her as a babyface until they did the thing where she was in the crowd.
Which is what we've been saying all along.
Which is the recent ones. So Jared Aviat's going back 8 weeks to the Genesis and saying that. Freddie Prinze isn't saying that. He's saying just recently they tried her as a babyface, but now they're going to do heel stuff. I will say this though, she's getting better babyface pops with the stuff that the way they've been booking her. So I don't know if that's accurate or not. And I'm not going to really buy a girl like that. Like Ronda's a more believable heel because you get the feeling that she could turn on these people and break their necks at any point, and she can sell that. I'm not buying that Liv Morgan's an underneath babyface. And that's the way they've been booking her. They're trying to give her some, she wasn't getting over, but the way they booked her lately when she beat up Lacey Evans, that got a good pop, So I don't know. But I would definitely say that I still think they're booking her as a babyface, and I think she would be miscast as a heel because she's smaller in stature, she's attractive, she sells pretty good. I'm not buying her as a baby as a heel. What do you think, Conan?
Yeah, but I think the premise of his argument was that she was going to be a heel from the very beginning, which I don't think that's what happened. I think It's like Freddie said, she wasn't getting over, so they said, okay, let's turn her heel because people are more into Ronda because Ronda was miscast.
Right.
Okay, now you're going to do the same thing to Liv. Liv does not come off as a badass. She's a baby face, and I did not think that was a good promo, the one where she got in her face, but she did a great job when she did that senton through the
when
table.
she beat up Lacey Evans with the
and then whipped her with the cane. That was the first and only time I was like, okay, this is pretty good.
Well,
but
and it got a good pop.
Yeah, I don't see her as a heel.
Right.
And
first of all, the whole genesis of when he thought she was turning heel, that jumped the shark. That absolutely did not happen. This is another way. She's had like 2 or 3 pay-per-view matches since then. It's like but the WWE doesn't work like this. They don't do a 9-month heel turn. It's like they get the story going, they get you interested, and then boom, they hit you with it. It's like, so definitely this, when he thought she was turning heel, definitely was not in the plans. All right. So Jared Aviat, you're wrong again. We should suspend you, but I'd like to hear your response to you being incorrect once again in our mail. And I'm sure you'll be sending another mailbag submission. I'm sure he'll be taking shots at me at Discord. I will be policing Discord too.
You should do that. And in the interest of dropping more news, had you guys heard Freddie Prinze Jr. is going to start a wrestling promotion?
Oh my! Yeah,
God. I heard he was talking to Cross.
That's what I was asking. Says
he needs another wrestling promotion, right?
Yeah, but he was going to build it around Cross as his champion.
Come on,
now.
Joe.
Well, the reason I brought it up, I wanted to ask you if you had any contact with him, if maybe he had hit you up about any talent or anything.
No.
I'm not even going to answer that.
You guys are being jerks today.
We're jerks every day.